So in today's class we will discuss second part of exercise 3.4, that is question number 3 to question number 6. Okay. Hello everyone, I am Payel and welcome back to my channel PDR Learning Point. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get all the notification. Now come to question number 3. Explain how a square is a quadrilateral. Now first of all, what is the definition of a quadrilateral? It should be a four-sided shape. Okay, closed figure with four sides. This is a definition of a quadrilateral. Now what is a square? Let us draw a diagram here. Now see, this is a square. Okay, here this figure is also made up of four sides. Okay, that means a square is a four-sided figure, so that's why it is a quadrilateral. So here we will write a square is a four-sided figure, or we can write closed figure. Okay, that's why it is a quadrilateral. Okay, now come to question number 2. How a square is a parallelogram? Now see, in a square, opposite sides are parallel. Okay, opposite sides are parallel, so that's why it is a parallelogram. So we will write in a square opposite sides are parallel, so that's why a square is a parallelogram. Okay, now come to question number 3. A rhombus, that is how a square is a rhombus. Okay, now see, in a square all the sides are of equal measure. Okay, see, all the sides are of equal measure in a square, so that's why a square is a rhombus. Okay, and it is also a parallelogram, so here we will write a square is a parallelogram with all four sides equal, so that's why it is a rhombus as well. Now how a square is a rectangle? Now see, this is a square, or we will discuss in this figure only. So in this square all the angles are 90 degree. Okay, all the angles are equals to 90 degrees, so that's why it is a rectangle. A square is a parallelogram with all angles equal to 90 degree, so that's why it is a rectangle as well. Okay, now move to next question. Name the quadrilaterals whose diagonals bisect each other. Number 1, so bisect each other, first of all it is a parallelogram. Okay, now if in a parallelogram the diagonals bisect each other, then in a rhombus, square and rectangle also diagonals will bisect each other because they are special types of parallelograms. So in answer we will write rhombus, a rectangle and a square. Okay, now number 2, are perpendicular bisectors of each other. So we know that in a rhombus we have discussed already the properties of rhombus, and in a square as well. Okay, in a rhombus and in a square the diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other. And question number 3, are equal in rectangle. Okay, in rectangle and in a square. As square is a special type of rectangle, so that's why in these two the diagonals are of equal measure. This already we have discussed in our previous video. Okay. Now explain why a rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. Okay. So for this, let us draw a rectangle first of all. Okay. So okay, see here I have drawn one rectangle, just a rough sketch. Okay. Now why it is a convex quadrilateral? Now what is the definition of a convex quadrilateral? That in a quadrilateral, if all the diagonals are inside the figure, then it will called a convex quadrilateral. Now let us draw the diagonals for a rectangle. If we draw it, see, this is the first diagonal, this is the second one. Can we draw any other diagonals for this rectangle? No. And see, these two rectangles are inside the figure. Okay, so that's why a rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. Okay, so what is the reason? What we will write? As both the diagonals are, or as both the diagonals lies inside the rectangle, so a rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. Okay, very easy. Now come to the last question of this exercise, or rather of this chapter, question number 6. ABC is a right angle triangle. So ABC is a right angle triangle, it is already given, and O is the midpoint of side opposite to the right angle. The O is the midpoint of AC. That means AO equals to OC. Midpoint means middle point. Okay. So AO is equals to OC. From the question only it is clear. Explain why O is equidistant from A, B and C. Okay. From A and C it is already given in the question, as O is the midpoint of AC. So obviously AO is equals to OC. Okay. Now we have to check for B. The dotted lines are drawn additionally to help you. Okay. Now see, by drawing this part with the help of dotted lines, see, it is clear that they have given us a rectangle. Okay. They have given us a rectangle. Now in a rectangle, the diagonals are also given AC and BD. Now in a rectangle, here we will write here ABCD is a rectangle. Okay. Now in a rectangle we know that diagonals bisect each other. So AC, diagonals AC and BD bisect each other. Okay, if they are bisecting each other and they are equal also. Now in a rectangle diagonals are equal, so AC is equals to BD. Yes, these two are equal. Now see. Okay. Now as they are bisecting each other, so from here we can say that AO is equals to OC, AO equals to OC, and BO is equals to OD. BO is equals to OD, as they are bisecting each other, so these parts are equal. Okay. Now how we can see that AO equals to OC equals to BO equals to OD. If we say this, then we can directly say that O is equidistant from all the points. Now see, AC is equals to BD. Okay. AC is equals to BD. These two diagonals are equal. Then obviously their parts are also equal. Okay, as these diagonals are equal, then obviously these all parts are equal. Okay, say, so here we can write, or if we want to see how, if we write it equals to BD, let me show only one for you. AC, now AC can be written as AO plus OC, and BD can be written as BO plus OD. Now I want to show, suppose AO is equals to BO. Okay, now AO, OC is equals to AO, so in place of OC we will write AO again. Now BO, now OD is equals to BO, so we will write BO in place of OD. Okay, now twice AO equals to twice BO. This 2 and 2 cancel out, so from here we can say AO equals to BO. Similarly, we can say that all the sides, all the parts are equal. Okay, so in this way we can show that O is equidistant from A, B, C and D as well. Okay, so see, here we have completed our chapter 3. Now if you have any confusion or any doubt or any question regarding to this chapter, please comment below. I will make another video to make your confusion clear. And thanks for watching my video. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel to get all the chapters of class 8. So from our next video we will start chapter 4 of class 8. Until then, goodbye. Thank you.